I know, it's been terrible for that. Oh, we were really going live. All right. Hey, everybody. It is What's Up, Peoria. I am your host, Kelly Schneider, and we have Kendall Russell here as the co-host. And we're here to talk to you about what's up in Peoria right now. Pretty crazy stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
So we hope you have your supplies, got your Clorox and your hand sand, and your special guests. So we have the Peoria Rhythm Kings are here, right? Mm-hmm. John over here is not going to say much, so he says, stay tuned. And then we've got Mike and Russell back there, right?
Howdy.
Howdy. Hello. Great. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Well, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Kind of crazy times right now. We want to make sure that people are entertained.
Right.
Entertained. Right. Okay.
Well, I was just going to say, we've got the sanitizer and the Clorox wipes here, but we want to have fun and talk about ways to have fun, but we want you to know we're taking this seriously, too.
We are taking this seriously. We did clean all of our equipment and hands. Been very, very conscientious about that.
No handshakes or hugs when people came in, you know.
Lots of kisses, though.
No tongue. We held on to the tongue.
The musicians have been deloused.
It's part of the procedures now. So anyways, yeah, we know things are crazy. We do want you to know we're taking it seriously, but we also want to help you understand that there are plenty of ways to have a really good time, even if you are social distancing yourself or self-quarantine, which both are totally appropriate and acceptable right now. But that doesn't mean you have to go and not have any fun at all on your weekends. So let's tell you about a couple things that you can do. We've got lots of fun things, actually, that you can do. So just a list of things that we've come across, perhaps, and we would love suggestions from the crowd. So if you want to tell us, what you're doing, or tell us what out of these activities you've attempted, keep in touch with us. Help us share the good word. Okay, so one of the coolest things that I learned about today, actually, is that there are several museums that you can take a virtual tour of. So you can do that right there from your laptop. And I believe I found the website through travelandleisure.com, and it gave me links to all of the different museums that offer that. So we've got things like the British Museum from London, the Guggenheim Museum in New York, National Gallery of Art from Washington, D.C., plus, I don't know, several other. There's like the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. There's a bunch. So go to travelandleisure.com, and you can find that list as well. Let's see. If you're interested in learning things, this would be a good time to learn maybe a foreign language that you've been putting off. I don't know.
There's, I have a good friend. She's about 30 days into, maybe a little more now, into Spanish using Duolingo.
Excellent.
It's an app.
Yeah. There's so many, technology has been pretty helpful in this aspect right now, that there's so many things offered online that you can go ahead and check out. So there could be that too. So obviously we've got things like reading books or catching up on your binge-worthy shows, or maybe watching some of the really long movies that you put off because you're like, I don't really have 3 hours. We found 3 hours. So that's your chance to do that now. But you were saying that there's different games that people can play interactively with each other online, like board games, right?
Yeah, there are sites. I know that there are other ones. The main one that I went to today, basically people have crashed it because there were too many. Yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned that before we were on camera.
What? Because I'm afraid of looking stupid.
No. But yeah, they have been overwhelmed. But there are lots of cool games, though. A lot of interactive games that you can log on to with friends.
There's Words with Friends, stuff like that you have with apps, obviously. But
like this one that I saw today, you learn how to, or the two people see different sides of the same bomb, basically, and you've got to try to share information
to diffuse the
Yeah.
Hey, that's really interesting.
So something about keep talking. So yeah, there are all kinds of different. As I was looking through them, I'm like, okay, I got to get back to what
I've got other things to do.
down this rabbit hole of games.
Just know that there's options. And also, like a friend of mine had posted that if anybody had the original Clue game, that she and her 4-year-old son were totally open to doing like a FaceTime challenge of the
Oh.
Clue game. So like find out who's got the same board games as you and set up a little video conference
Like
for
the
it.
Guess Who games. The
Exactly.
little people, yeah.
Maybe that's exactly what the game was and not Clue, because Clue's kind of challenging for a 4-year-old. What am I talking about? I don't know anything.
You mentioned books.
Yes.
One thing that people might not know about, because I didn't know about this until probably just about a month ago, but if you have a library card, you don't have to go to the library. All of the libraries in the area use Hoopla. And depending on which library you're a part of, you can download a certain number of books a month.
Excellent. Okay.
So
So you don't even have to go in and expose yourself to anything.
they've
Just
all,
get the
well,
books
and they've
right.
all closed
Right.
now, so.
That makes sense. Like, here, let me go page through a couple books. Gross. All right. So games, reading, things like that. I mentioned just staying, in touch with like video chats and what have you. So there's that going on. You were saying that there's the paint nights.
Oh yeah, so Kelly talks about the paint nights a lot here every week. They're always going on here.
every week.
I actually got, the company that puts them on is called Yaymaker.
Okay.
And they sent out an email that said, we are putting together virtual paint nights right now.
That is very cool.
And they said, same painting, same jokes. You're just at your own home.
Okay.
And you can buy, it's basically the basic painting kit
Okay.
at
So you
on
would-
Amazon.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
what
they
I was
just had an
wondering. How do you
Amazon
get
link.
your supplies?
So
Awesome.
yeah. So and the ones that they linked to were like between $13 and $20.
Excellent.
So
That's awesome.
yeah. So yeah, just another. I love. Obviously, I don't love that we all have to do
We're all
this.
stuck inside, but
The challenge makes businesses especially, but businesses especially think outside the box.
absolutely.
What else can I do?
Yeah. How can I overcome this adversity that's happening to us right now? Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yes,
Also, you can go outside, you just need to stay away from other
from
folks.
other people.
So
Absolutely.
get on your bicycle and run.
Yes, nature not canceled. Being outside not canceled. So there are definitely a couple activities there. So
I know. Speaking of learning an instrument,
Yeah.
I know that some music lessons instructors are still doing their classes online.
Perfect.
So yeah, you can even start those up probably from home. They're probably a post on Facebook would
Sure.
connect you with people that
Absolutely.
can do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Just a couple clicks of a button and you would be on the way. Okay, so let's see. There's a couple other things. Obviously, don't just go turn into a couch potato. Make sure that you're doing things to stay active from your own home. I know a ton of places, especially gyms and fitness centers that have been forced to close their doors, are also looking at creating some online access to classes and training and things like that. So, this isn't your excuse to get lazy bum. This is, an opportunity for you to maybe just start working some things at home. Maybe you could get your meditation or your yoga practice honed in on. I don't know.
The bathtub, do the aqua aerobic.
There you go. Absolutely. Get those like sponge weights that you use in those classes. Oh, but speaking of bathtub, you could do like DIY like spa day. There are tons of recipes for like face masks and other things that you can do. Stay home and take care of yourself. There's things like that.
Well, and the exercising is important not just because it's good for you in general, but one, we do risk gaining weight, and during this time when we're kind of stuck in the house, or when we feel stuck in the house,
Right.
and also it's good for endorphins and
Right.
just keep your brain healthy.
Yes, and on a biological level, working out and exercising is actually what gets the white blood cells to go through all of your vessels, because like arteries are the only ones that pump some blood through, but your blood vessels still need to get the blood through, and exercise is what does that. So if you want to maintain healthiness, that's how you get your white blood cells. Oh. I don't know if you knew I used to be a biology major.
I did not know that.
And now everybody knows. Shoot. All right, let's see. There's probably another couple things on there. Oh, this one I think is huge, and I think you've got something that will help with this. But like, KonMari your home. Remember, like, there's a whole series on Netflix, the Marie Kondo thing. She's got easy step-by-step things on how to like get your mind wrapped around all of the stuff that it entails, because let's face it, it's like a bunch of stuff to do. Yeah. But Hire a Housewife is also going to be starting something tomorrow, right?
We are, we've had lots of calls. We are still in business. I think cleaning is one of the few things that the government will not stop us from doing.
Please keep doing that.
Yeah. So I have actually supplied all of my housewives. We use our clients' cleaning supplies, so we're not taking things in and out of houses anyway.
Okay, perfect.
But they all have Clorox wipes and gloves, and we've gone through some steps to just keep from putting people at risk.
Yeah.
So that we can still keep doing what we do. But starting tomorrow, if you're going to be in the house, it's so overwhelming to look at the whole house and
that's why I never do anything.
think of everything that needs done. So we're just going to post a daily challenge, basically, something that won't take very long. But, you participate every day, and at the end of a couple weeks, your house is organized and, much more organized and clean than it was, today. So
who wants to come over and do that to my house every day for the next month? That's fine.
Yeah, I can't make you do it, but
I suppose you've got people that would do that for me. So, all right. I think the only other one that I had on my list, which isn't like yay fun, but like taxes. Just do your taxes now. Might as well.
Oh, yeah. So, we cooking. A lot. When I went to the grocery store the other day, like almost all of the Jack's pizzas were gone, and so all of the pre-prepared stuff was gone. But there was tons of flour. There was tons of all of the ingredients. So making things is something you can do.
Challenge yourself to learn how to use all the actual ingredients to make a product, not just buy said product.
If you've seen that TV show Chopped,
that's actually one of my favorite cooking shows of all
so they
time.
have this basket of random things, and they have to, so you can feel like you're playing Chopped every day.
I'm gonna go pull like the most generic ingredients. Like, what can you come up with eggs, flour, and milk? I'm like, golly, I'm not really sure. Gonna have to really
pancakes
think
every
about
day.
this. But yes, that's a really great idea. Like, learn how to kind of take it back a step. Learn how to go back to basics.
I posted on the Hire a Housewife page today a recipe for flatbread. I mean, flour and water and salt, and
I have all of those ingredients.
yeah, you don't have to wait for it to rise and all that kind of stuff, and you fry it up, and it solves the bread shortage. You can make anything on it.
Yes.
So,
that's a good idea.
oh, we talked about going outside.
Yes.
Camping.
Ah, yes.
You can go camping right in your own backyard. You don't have to go that far, and then you don't have to worry about, you can still be quarantined. But,
right.
But outside.
Yeah.
The weather's getting nicer, and so.
Hang out with your fur baby.
Um,
if you have more than one.
One of the things that I wanted to mention was the about live music. So
That is a huge reason why we're here today.
right. So we got the guys from the Rhythm Kings here, and they're gonna.
Quiet down over there, please. Trying to do a show.
And they're helping out and gonna play. But when all the restaurants and bars were closed,
Ooh, that brings me.
all of the when all of the inside of the dining rooms were closed,
As
then
of last night.
yep, as of last night, that canceled a lot of events. And so there are a lot of people talking about going live on Facebook, going live on YouTube. A lot of musicians are putting on shows. Keep your eye out because Peoria Music Live is going to start, as long as we know about them, we're going to share them and
Right.
let people know where they are. And then also, we're actually working with Rock Solid Studios and hoping to be able to stream some regular
awesome.
shows.
Okay,
So
that's awesome.
That's pretty. It's exciting,
That is
to be able
very
to do
exciting.
something to help.
Help in this very challenging time.
Yeah.
Which does bring me to, I fibbed one other point. So obviously talking about how a lot of these events are being canceled and all of the bars and restaurants are not open to dining in the public, but during a situation like this, yeah, it's really easy to go burrow yourself in your own home, but, think about your neighbors. Check on your neighbors. Do they have enough supplies? Is there something that you can help them with? And part of our neighbors are these restaurants, these organizations, these business owners that are really suffering after a hit like this. So look into ways that we can still support these businesses. Maybe it's just, calling for pickup for dining or things like that. But we really need to be, looking into how can we help all these organizations stay afloat during these really trying times. And I think we're going to go ahead and post a list or a link to at least the chamber member restaurants in the area. If you know of any other restaurants that are still offering food, like pickup or food service in some way, please make sure that you let us know because we want to be sharing this about all of the Peoria area businesses and doing what we can to help make sure that, we can help in any way that we can.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. I know, so I've talked about. We have a few venues that sponsor
Yep.
Peoria Music Live.
Go ahead and tell us about these.
The Hungry Moose, they are still offering curbside service.
Okay.
And Kenny's is also offering curbside service. And they have also put up a link to not only their merch store, but also a virtual tip jar so that you can
Awesome.
help support the servers that are out of work right now.
And that actually brings me to another really good point, which is if you are ordering pickup food, please still leave a tip. These people are working extra hard. They're packaging up your food to go and making sure so it's extra steps. So yeah, you're not being waited on, but don't leave these people out. They're missing out on a huge portion of their income by not being able to serve tables. So if we can leave a tip, that's really important too.
Well, and a lot of them are connected to the sites like Grubhub
Yeah.
and things. So not only can you order yourself food, but maybe you've checked in on somebody and maybe they need a pick me up. So you order them some Kenny's
Yeah.
and send it over. Can
I
you?
will accept any food from Kenny's to pick me up. Not saying anything, I'm just saying.
And one other thing I just wanted to put out there for small business owners. Dan at Twisted Spoke Saloon posted today, and you can go check out the post. But I really appreciate that he went through, he called everybody that he as a business has to work with, the power company, the water company, the cable, and not only worked out, a deal with them or found out what they're doing for customers, but he posted what they're doing for him and
So that other business owners can, awesome.
yeah,
That is really
and,
cool.
yeah, and so that was helpful. And I don't know, I think it would be best to just to make sure if you're the business owner to make all the calls and make sure that it applies to your business, not just,
Assume.
assume that they're applying those things across the board.
You know what happens when you assume.
Right. So that's on the Twisted Spoke Saloon Facebook page.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I think that really covers all of the random bits and goodies that I had come across or thought of. Yes, please be sure you're taking care of yourself. Like, wash your hands. I will probably be doing a Facebook Live video on how to properly wash your hands, because that's been disturbing to see at times. People just walk out of, when I was flying back from Florida, like, I literally watched people come out of the bathroom stalls and then they were like, all right, here we go. I'm like, yuck, gross. Anyways, wash your hands, clean your house, do all the things, the healthy things. So stay active, take your vitamins, drink your water, lots of rest, all the good things. And we're thinking of you all, and we miss you all. And we're going to have you guys, what are you going to play for us today?
We're going to play a song I wrote a while ago about a girl who broke a guy's heart.
Uh-oh. That would never happen.
I know how, it's so uncommon.
Probably.
It's called You Are the One.
All righty. Are you going to drum for them, John?
In my mind.
Okay. I'd like to see air drums, but I'll allow.
Here we go.
15.
Well, I loved you, girl, from Jump Street. That's right, from the very get-go. We started out, oh yes, I guess. Now you tell me no. Met you on the Lake Street bus, in the snow and the pouring rain. We made love from dawn till dusk, dusk till dawn again. We loved that way for 48 days and a night and a couple of hours. Now you're doing, baby, just sleazing around in them downtown Peoria bars. You are the one toying with my heart. You've had your fun now, baby. It's time for mine to start. I know that now you never loved me, girl. Now I'm the one to give my life a whirl. Mr. Russell Miller on guitar. It's time for mine to start. I know that now you never loved me, girl. Now I'm the one, give my life a whirl. You are the one, toying with my heart. You've had your fun now, baby. It's time for mine to start. I know that now you never loved me, girl. Now I'm the one to give my life. I'm the one to give my life. I'm the one to give my life a whirl. Thank you so much.
No, thank you so much. That was awesome.
Oh, thanks.
So, all right. Will you guys be playing live at all anytime on Facebook or social media? Or
We're looking to hook up with a couple of other artists that are getting ready to do some live streaming stuff. I think that the guys from Positive Vibes are getting ready to do something.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
hopefully we'll be able to do something with those guys. And anybody else out there that would like to do something and have us come along and join the fun, we'd be happy to
Awesome.
do it, to keep things going.
Right.
There's so much awesome talent in the Peoria area.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Keep your eyes and ears open. We'll be posting stuff.
Excellent. Excellent. So where will our friends find you? On Facebook? You got
We have a Facebook page, Peoria Rhythm Kings, and we also have, and there's a link on the Facebook page to our new website.
Excellent.
We just got going, so
Okay, perfect.
take a peek at it and let us know what you think.
For sure, for sure. All right, everyone. We know it's kind of crazy right now, but as always, there's lots of really awesome, positive things to focus on. So I don't want anybody to be despaired. We've got lots of really great things. We're a really awesome community, and we work hard to lift everybody up. So let's just focus on the positive when we can. And as always, if you find something that you think would be entertaining either for us to talk about or at least to share with our friends, let us know. What are you doing to combat the quarantine, I guess?
Yeah, let us know, and we'll try to get links up to a lot of these things on the What's Up Peoria page.
Yep.
So that you can find them more easily.
Absolutely. So, all right, everybody, have a great weekend. Stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll check you next week.
Bye-bye.
PeoriaLife.com